AGA Talks aims to spark and celebrate the ideas and innovative thoughts of students of Ashoka Global Academy. Our Cambridge learners have come up with a series of unique and creative topics to enhance the curiosity of learners everywhere. The entire concept is student led and it is a great initiative in the arena of knowledge sharing.
A few days back, I was reading about the origin of life, and guess what? I found out a lot of interesting facts that I'm sure you would like to know. Hi there, I am Arijit Kode, and today I shall be your tour guide on this wonderful historic journey of the origin of life. 4.5 billion years ago, when the earth was believed to have been formed, it was just a ball of dust, fire, in short, an uninhabitable planet. But here we are today, developing and advancing on every step of our way. But let me ask you a question. Don't you feel the curiosity to understand about the origin of life? I do, and this curiosity compelled me to inquire about its origin. So here it is. The first signs of life were believed to be nearly 4 billion years old. Since then, the life forms have evolved to have very complex structures we all know today. But then, how was the first cell created and how did it look like? Now, the most accepted theory is that life began in hydrothermal vents in the oceans, where at such depths there is a suitable pressure and also a suitable temperature. The main reason why it is believed to have been started in such depths of oceans is because at that time the land was not habitable or suitable due to its harsh climates, extreme temperatures and volcanic eruptions at that time. But there were 6 essential compounds that led to the creation of first cell. These were hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, methane, ammonia and phosphates. These elements and compounds are also known as the building blocks of the cell. The theory ahead suggests that when these elements and compounds would perform a chemical reaction in a solvent, they would create a genetic material. But what is a genetic material exactly? A genetic material contains a genetic code, which is basically a set of rules or instructions given to a cell. And guess what? Water proved to be the perfect solvent due to its chemical properties. And as expected, after the chemical reaction, a genetic material known as ribonucleic acid, in short RNA, was formed. The main reason why RNA is considered to be the ultimate spark of life is due to its ability of replicating, evolving and interacting with its surrounding environment. When these RNA molecules were first formed, they began interacting, evolving and also competing with the other RNA molecules in order to survive. But after a brief period of time, these RNA molecules started cooperating with each other, and this led to the creation of the genetic code and proteins, which in turn led to the creation of the first cell. This cell now contained the nucleus to protect the genetic material and a cell wall made up of complex proteins and fats to protect the cell. This cell now contained the nucleus which protected the genetic material. It also had the ability to replicate itself, which of course came at a later period of time, but this is how the first celled organisms were formed according to the RNA world hypothesis. Isn't it just amazing? But this is just one of the hypotheses that I have shared with you. Let me remind you that there are innumerable such hypotheses. But does that mean that God does not exist? Science fulfills its role by coming up with different hypotheses, thus satisfying the curiosity of various science lovers such as me. As for mythology, it has its own sets of beliefs and perspectives which can't be overlooked or ignored. But there are millions of people out there that have their own set of credence that they go by, and these beliefs make the way that we live. One very important attribute that our belief forms is our faith. It is our faith that determines and gives us the strength to look and delve deeper into ourselves. It gives us the strength to us and the universe to look and to seek for answers of our existence. So while I look for answers pertaining to my existence, I think you should too look for yours. Till then, have a good life. Thank you very much.